Welcome to the Sesh'room. Hope you brought your notes. Hope you got your quotes. Don't duck that smoke. Welcome to the Sesh'room. Hope you brought your notes. Hope you got your quotes. Don't duck that smoke. Came in with a hot.
Welcome back to the Sesh'room.
We're back.
Episode what?
We're back.
Episode 10, baby. The perfect 10. Let's go. We made it this far, bro.
We're in it now.
That's
I can't
one
believe it.
and a 0.
Pins for that?
Yeah, pins for that. Pins up for that. Let's go.
I have it.
You got to hit the inflatable. Come on, T.
Bro, it's because I had it
Inflatable behind you.
in
So
my
cool,
hat.
man. But we're back. We missed out last week because of Father's Day. And we had to celebrate me.
Yeah.
But you guys are going to be future poppies one day, or you in particular in the middle? No, you actually. You got some kid out there. The cream pie king.
If there's a kid out there, I would like to meet you. I'm not confirming that I'm your father, but I wouldn't doubt that you're a cool person to hang out with.
It's like, 'cause you're from my ball sack.
I definitely like to meet you.
If you're anything like me,
We're back.
you just chilling.
Here we are.
I'm down with that.
So we celebrated Father's Day. I'm father, Pimp Poppy here for Pete Champion, Yuri Dizzle here. Then we got our man to the left, the Cream Pie King.
What up? How are you?
Long lost kid out there. Poppy is looking for you.
Lost kid?
And then we got our man in the middle who probably does have some kids out there too.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't doubt it. But
We all cream pie kings
don't
here.
come meet me. I don't want to meet. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna get canceled. I'm just kidding.
It's like, stay away from me. I'll come when you're 18, and if you're making it to the WNBA or NBA,
Or
I'm
if you
there.
want to, kid, look up my music, King.
If you know,
I need all the support I can give, son.
If you're my
Or daughter.
kid, you know good music. King there on all platforms.
You're a fucking moron. We got it. Oh man, you're a fucking idiot. You're my idiot though. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
And we got another guy,
funny,
our
man.
not tech guy,
not
Tech.
tech.
Omar.
Not
You look like you protect yourself, so you're good.
Omar's a safe man.
Yeah.
I believe
he looks like a safe man,
he's
honorable
good.
man, knowledgeable man. He's all around guy. So any girls looking, bam, easy plug right here. All right. So one thing we gotta acknowledge to everybody out there, it's hot as fucking balls in here.
Bro,
So if we
we're
start
glistening.
sweating,
We're glistening.
Yeah, we
Jesus.
just want you to know it's fucking.
We might lose some articles of clothing by the time we're
at some
done.
point we're just gonna play strip poker in the live game.
It's
and then we
86 right now, but I
It's
guarantee
86.
in here it's like 98 ish.
Yeah.
I want to bet it's at least 10
We're-
or more.
We got to get that big clock with the thermostat on it.
Yeah, dude, for real. Like we need to do something about this because we really will in the summer just be here and fucking draw.
Man.
Yeah,
And,
bro.
like
'cause
I'm down, but
it's gonna start hitting hundreds, I'm
Uh-huh.
sure, and I do not want to be in here with, like
I got a question.
Bear when that happens.
what's your
And
question?
it just struck me. Where's Martin?
Anyone hit him up?
No, I mean
Well, we all hit the chat.
we
to see
always
who's
hit the
coming
chat,
in.
and then if you don't respond anymore, I don't go and search again unless I get like 3 of you guys to fucking confirm.
I feel like we got
Or
to
two.
make G responsible for Martin.
That's insane.
That's insane. Man, you guys
Well,
do almost everything together. Might as well
he
do
just
this.
means in the sense of like, like
You
if
check on
you're
him.
gonna come, like let that be known. Because when I didn't have
True.
a car
Yeah.
and people were like making plans, I was always making sure like, hey, do I got room in your car? Like, can I,
Yeah,
et cetera, et
yeah.
cetera.
Yeah.
Like, you just gotta let it be known. You know,
Yeah.
like you're taking it.
Or like when
you
you-
want to be there.
When you were lazy on our tech day in the early days for this, and I was just like, all right, you let me know.
You know,
So cool.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying.
can you
Yeah,
pick me
it's
up?
not
I'll be like,
hard.
all right, cool, happily.
Exactly.
But you got to let me know.
Exactly. Just
Communication. But yeah, no, we didn't hear anything from Martin.
It's like, why like my story when you could just kiss me? IRL.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
see, and we're just saying that you should be responsible because you guys kiss each other all the time anyway. So might as well just be like, "Hey, you going?
Hey, kiss in and
Kiss
come.
in, come
Pun
over,
intended.
yeah.
I could be needy.
Kiss on the air? What the hell? I mean, we would like to see that.
in this heat in 96
In this heat,
degrees.
yeah. Make it hotter? Fuck it. I mean, it already gets a little hotter when we all enter in this room.
I'm getting hot right now.
It is hot.
I'm
getting
getting
bricked up.
bricked. I'm getting bricked.
Like that wall right there, bro.
Exactly.
Bricked
It's a
up.
perfect
baby.
fucking wall.
Is
all
that
the
why you
wall.
chose it?
So you're cold.
Yeah, so I can say because I stay bricked up, bro. Yo,
Oh,
I
my-
fucking love that state. When I first saw you put in the group chat, I fucking died. I was like, yo.
It's a good one.
And I remember the first time I used it where it made me laugh really hard. It was when Fran was telling me about how good the editing was, and he was like, "Oh, Fran, blowjob," and then I was like, "Yeah, I'd take one right now." He was like, "Yeah, I'm getting bricked up at the thought of it right now." And I was dying, dude. Yeah, we're nuts on the group chat. We can't. Those can't get leaked
Ever.
Even my wife
some
doesn't
vile
know.
stuff.
Yeah, shit that goes down there.
Mr. Steele.
Yeah, we cleaned it up on the air though because we don't want to get canceled. But maybe one day we'll drop something edgy. So, with that said, we'll get back on track onto our usual stuff with sports, in which basketball for the men wrapped up, but we're talking about the women's side
Women's
and the
definitely.
Sparks. I mean, it ain't good.
Cameron Brink,
We
bro.
lose like 5 in a
It's-
row.
bro.
Everywhere you look, it's bad news.
It's just bad news bears. It's not a good time right now. So the big one, Cameron Brink.
ACL.
Moment of silence.
Moment of
for
silence,
ACL.
She could have mine, bro.
5 seconds.
All right, I'm back. Dude, honestly though, that's insane. Like,
Talking about edgy. Bro.
I knew it. I
Fucking
knew
what?
it instantly when he said talk about edgy.
Yeah. Jesus.
Instantly when I seen the video though, I knew
Yeah,
it.
you
It
knew
That
was-
was
ACL.
she was going
Yeah.
full speed too. It was
Uh-huh.
Bro, I
So
think
bad.
I think like all of us were like pretty brinked up like to start
Yeah.
the season.
Yeah.
But
We really were.
Like-
Well, no, I was a little more Rikia too.
Now we're just like
no, we're just
it took the wind out of our sails.
It did.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because overall, the Sparks are not looking good in general, but the young two, which is
We're
Rikia
definitely
Jackson
balling.
and Cameron Brink, were the one promising hope that we're like, all right, maybe when they
There's
get
a
down the
future.
line, the future
Yeah,
and all
we're
that
gonna
stuff.
turn
So
this
it's going to be a
around.
struggling year. But now one of the pillars fell. So it's not good. It's not looking good. They already lost 4 in a row or something like that. Ever since with the Aces win,
Oh.
it's just been downhill since. And it's just not looking good overall for the Sparks either because Rikia, the last 2 games haven't been well either. So,
Yeah, I mean to be fair, they've been going against good teams though.
yeah, Connecticut's good. The Liberty, too, they're good.
liberty.
Liberty. Bing. But yeah, they're looking good. We can see the standings right here over how it's looking so far. So we got Connecticut, New York, Minnesota, Seattle, Las Vegas, Phoenix, Atlanta, and
Ooh,
Indiana in the playoffs
Vegas.
right there. And all the way down there in the bottom, well,
Who's that?
second from the bottom, third from the bottom, LA Sparks. So,
And, I was telling the boys when we went to go play basketball that I think I'm gonna be a Sparks fan
Oh, you are? You
'Cause-
follow swapping back?
because I don't really like injuries. I'm not gonna lie.
What happened?
Well, I never really did. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, you were more Cardoso.
Cardosa,
Yeah.
but I just can't rep that team, bro. Injuries just talk so much shit. Like, damn, bro, are you that bitter still about Caitlin Clark, bro? Like, she has to like sneak her every chance she gets, and it's like, bro, focus on yourself, my boy. You want a losing team too, and every time you face the Fever in the WNBA, you lose. How about we get a dub before we keep talking shit about Caitlin Clark, my boy?
I'm personally
damn.
surprised this is coming from you because you love to talk shit.
She don't win though. I talk shit and win. To be fair,
I don't know. The past 2 fantasy seasons, you sucked.
well, I haven't been talking that much. I sucked. What?
I'm
I'm doing better than people who've been in the league for fucking 10 years.
I'm on a different discussion, baby. I'm on a different pedestal. So, yeah, what's
I
the
say
G?
we
You got
about the
something to say?
same. I said we're
Anyway.
about the same. If not, I'm betting.
Both my
Oh.
teams were better than yours, and I can say that for a fact because Yuri was telling me all year, both years, that my teams were definitely top
It was.
So it's okay. That's
record,
okay.
You made
for you to
playoffs
say.
twice,
in
right?
record,
Yeah.
maybe,
No, that first year I made the
you
trades
just
too late.
missed,
Remember?
huh? Yeah, you
But
just
made
missed.
the trades
head-to-head?
too late.
But head to head,
In these last 2 years, I got more wins than you. What are you talking about? In the limited time I've been in the league, just like the Ravens, I'm
2
doing
years?
better than you.
but with what to show for it?
That's
With what
cool.
to
I
show
got
for
more
it.
dubs still. Regular wins, that's fine.
Shut up! I got more
Because
tips
you
than
can't,
both of you.
you're not competing with Yuri right now either, so you're not
Bro,
in that conversation either.
I am an
So let's be
AFL. I
real.
am an AFL champion, bro.
That's bullshit. You're like the Celtics.
That's a
Shut the
championship
fuck
that
up.
no one gives a shit
Nobody
about.
cares.
It's like Cleveland's
Bro,
wins.
I am a pre-merger championship.
Ain't nobody
Champion.
acknowledge that championship, bro.
We're not honoring it.
That still gets
We're
me.
not
Yeah.
honoring that.
That still
yeah.
get- that still
That's like
gets me.
calling Cleveland Browns the Super
I was
Bowl
just-
champions.
I'm
bro.
in my
No,
head.
I'm a
I
Houston
ain't doing
Oiler.
that. I ain't doing
I'm
Because
a
that.
if we're
Houston
doing
Oilers.
that, Cleveland has
NFL
the
champions.
most, yeah.
Yeah, they won
They
like
would
9.
have the
I think we brought it up recently in the
Yeah,
group
you
chat.
said,
we were just
yeah,
like,
you mentioned it.
like all those championships mean
So
nothing.
if that
Yeah.
counts, they count, and that's not counting.
Nah, I don't count on me.
Fuck no.
Fuck them. It counts for me.
Fuck them. Fuck them.
Oh, Omar's just sitting over there, just like that. Last season sucked, bro.
2 seasons ago, I was second place though. So that's
Yeah, no. But you're a
Yeah,
former
yeah,
champion
yeah.
though,
Yeah,
so
and I
you're
won
good.
like
You're-
four ago.
Wait, you won 1 or 2?
One.
One? That's still one
I
more than
won,
everybody.
and then I got second place
Yeah.
last season.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
still got a title.
Yeah, no, you're still good. You're still good. You, as long as you're a champion, then you kind of like are like, all right.
You're a
but
champion.
You can't do what Sip just did this past season though, where you were a champion, then you
And
went
then
down
you-
to the
you
toilet
tanked.
now. Like he's the first one to do it now. I'm like,
It's crazy.
Damn.
The tank season.
Yeah, but that's
Shame.
fantasy football. We're ready for that shit to start again. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's kind of a down period with sports. You know,
Baseball's
baseball's in the
gone,
middle,
mid-season,
mid-season. It's like whatever. Hockey, you know,
I mean,
they're
game
doing
seven,
good. Yeah.
game seven
7.
tomorrow
Mhm.
at 5 p.m. in Florida. That's gonna be lit.
Mm-hmm. And they're coming back from 3-1.
Yeah.
Fucking Cleveland.
The
Cleveland.
Edmonton Oilers.
No, but like they're doing like
Like,
Yeah,
Cleveland
no,
type of
they're
run.
down 3-0, my dude, and they won.
Oh, they were down 3-0.
They've won
Oh,
three
that's even
straight.
better. Yeah.
They've won
The-
3 straight.
That dude's I don't know his name. He's been rocking a Kobe shirt.
Yeah.
He's rocking the Oilers
yeah.
jersey.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty fire. And since he's been wearing them, they haven't lost. So
Yeah, he started. They won
Keep a
2
good
in
thing
row.
going. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
But-
crazy. McDavid has more points in playoffs than Gretzky ever did. So he beat a Gretzky record. That's gnarly as fuck. Dude.
Hell yeah.
Dude, that's
Gretzky?
crazy. And you're like a diehard like hockey fan? Like you watch everything or you just
I'm
casually?
casual as fuck. But
Uh-huh.
this is kind of cool because basically McDavid is like LeBron
Uh-huh.
before he won a ring.
Oh,
He has
so he's gotten
He
MVPs
has
and everything.
every other record and
Uh-huh.
title
Just
besides
not a-
the chip.
Yeah.
And then he was down 3-0.
cup.
And
Mhm.
now they're going game 7, and you're like, oh shit! Like this
Uh-huh.
dude,
He could
Still got
actually
that
do it.
dog.
He could actually
He
do
got
it.
that dog.
He could actually do it. But will he?
dude, Panthers
question.
are deflated.
When's
They-
the last
that team's
game?
been getting fucking
Tomorrow's.
clapped.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. 5
Tomorrow's the last
p.m.
game. Damn, I gotta get back into hockey.
Watch
that
game.
Yeah.
For real.
Game
I kind
7.
of got into it like in 2014 or something like that because I got the video game and I was fucking hooked on comics.
Crosby got me a little bit into
Sidney
into
Crosby?
hockey. Sidney Crosby
Yeah.
on the Penguins.
They did too, but I figured I should root back for my home team, so I go for the Kings now, like going forward. But I got love for Pittsburgh.
I like
They were cool.
the Rangers now. More of a Rangers. fan.
Rangers fan. Yeah.
I watched a few games because I made some bets like on money line,
Mhm.
and it was interesting. I like the sport. It's pretty dope, and like just the rules they got, and then the what's it called when they fight and then they kick them out? What's that shit?
Oh, the
A
penalty
power play?
box.
Or well, yeah,
But
you
yeah,
get a
the
power
power
play?
play after, yeah.
So like that's fucking hella interesting to see like what teams can defend when they're down one and
Yeah.
like who can like that. It's interesting for the sport. I like watching it.
Dude, the fights there. It's
Exactly.
fucking nuts. They just
Definitely.
the refs just let them go. They're
And
just
then
like,
when you get really gnarly ones, you get in weird situations. It'll be like 3-on-3, and you're like, "What the fuck is happening, bro?"
Yeah.
Like that one rookie dude or that young dude. No, he's been getting in a grip of fights. I forgot what team he's on, but he's some young dude who's just getting down with like every game he's been in. I forgot his name.
The
Yeah.
Pretty
goon.
dope kid though.
yeah, we got
I
to
like
get
it.
names in, but you know we're
Yeah.
trying. We're trying to get into everything now, especially that we're doing the show now. But hockey is one that I would like to get in.
Dude,
There was one
rugby
where-
would be crazy.
What's up?
Rugby?
Rugby.
Oh,
Frisbee?
shit. You saw that
Rugby would be
fucking
insane.
the U.S. beating Pakistan in cricket. Like,
Oh,
what kind of
yeah,
shit
that's
is
nuts,
that?
I saw that, and then they were like, "Oh, everyone all of a sudden is gonna be fucking cricket."
To be a cricket athlete.
The
Man,
biggest sport in the world. We're
ain't
like,
that-
yeah,
I
fuck it.
know.
Let's try it out.
Ain't that cricket Indian player like the most fucking followed on Instagram or some shit?
Yeah, he's got
I
like
couldn't tell
double
you.
LeBron.
Yeah.
And double
Really?
Cristiano
He has
numbers.
crazy numbers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, right? Like
Bots.
Wait, have you guys watched like a cricket game where
That's
you guys could
crazy,
explain the
bots.
game to me
No.
or no?
Fuck no.
No?
I saw a YouTube video where the dude was like comparing it to baseball and telling you, as a baseball fan, what it means.
Yeah.
And it helps, but I still don't know what the fuck's happening.
Yeah, I don't. I only caught a little bit of insight of it because of fucking Bluey, because of my daughter. So like, it's in there in Australia, cricket's their sport. So like I saw that it was kind of like baseball, but I was also like,
Not
I know
really.
there's
Because
you
the
don't run
pitcher's
as
a
much.
bowler. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crazy shit going on. There's sticks that you gotta aim. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's happening, bro.
Yeah, in this dead period, we got to get into some like random ass sports, dude. Like,
We'll
like I
start
found that
tennis,
ultimate
golf,
frisbee
and-
league
Ultimate
too,
frisbee.
where they have like the fucking football field and they just like go down, and I was like, yo,
Hey, I have
that-
some crazy highlights of that shit.
Yeah,
They go
that's
crazy, bro.
I started following once I dropped it on the Instagram chat.
Oh,
I
yeah?
started following it, and I get the updates. I'm like, yo, like I could see us doing this shit,
That shit's fire.
starting a team.
They do be doing crazy shit, good catches and shit.
Yeah, they're like Odell and shit side by side
Diving out with that
comparison.
shit, hell
and
yeah,
shit.
that shit
And
is
I'm just
dope.
like, yo, like this is getting me hyped. Also bricked up.
Bricked up. Facts.
But yeah, I mean, this is the time where like sports fans, you know, basketball wrapped up, football's
Yeah.
down, baseball's mid-season, so it's not as exciting until the playoffs start. Unless you're a diehard fan like you, because you're still watching the games now,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. The Yankees are still the top in the league.
Mhm.
Yeah, but we've had like a little bit of a rough patch the last couple of games, but we're still kind of up there.
Lost to the
I'm pretty
Dodgers.
sure we're still ahead of the Phillies and the Dodgers, but
Yeah.
we're right now we're just having some injuries happen. We're getting some people back, losing some people. So we're just trying to keep up. We lost Rizzo for like at least till August.
Mhm.
Dominguez got hurt in his rehab assignment, so he's not going to come back till August too. Garrett Cole just came back, but he's kind of been like rusty.
Mhm.
So
Work his
we're-
way though.
yeah, and then Giancarlo is on the 10-day DL now, but like we're kind of still trying to muster up like some wins, trying to keep ourselves afloat to go into the All-Star break.
Mhm.
But I mean, the Yankees, like there's promise there, but like we want to see how we do in the playoffs. Like we don't want to let this record like get in our head and think that we're
Right.
better than we actually are. So we got to show improve a little bit once we get to late in the season.
Sounds a lot like pero gracias a Dios todo bien.
Yeah.
Because you just named a whole bunch of players out, and I'm like,
Yeah,
yo.
no, like everything is like, you know, the good, the bad, the ugly
Uh-huh.
is that, you know, the good is that it's still early. It's still
Yeah.
early in the season. You know, the bad is that, you know, we're still kind of like hurt and we're not fully healthy yet. You know, and the ugly is like the ugly truth is like now what will we actually do when we get to the playoffs?
Yeah.
Like, are we gonna crumble like the past
Mhm.
Yankee teams have, or are we gonna actually like excel and at least get to the World Series?
Yeah. But it sounds like August, that's playoffs, or is it September?
Late,
October?
yeah, it's like
Late
late.
Right, because I figured it's when the
like mid September.
football season starts, right? That's where it usually
It's like
heats
late
up.
August or September, like early September.
Yeah. So if it's around that time,
the rounds are
What's
gonna
up?
like push a couple of weeks at least, I think.
yeah. So it sounds like it would be perfect for postseason run if everyone comes back in
Yeah.
the timeline.
Yeah, like that's like the
High hope.
what it's looking like. So we just gotta hope that we get to that time, we're kind of like hitting our stride,
Mhm.
going into the playoffs on like a hot streak, or at least like a more like we get to a little bit more motivation because we're getting our players back
Yeah.
at that same time. So
Mhm. So hopefully Yanks, Dodgers are still looking up, right?
Yeah,
the uppity
Mookie
ups.
Betts got the broken hand.
But
hit by
Otani
pitch.
went down, didn't he?
No, it was Mookie.
Mookie Betts.
Oh, Mookie, yeah, Mookie.
Yeah, he
went
got
down.
hit by pitch on the left
That shit was
hand.
nasty.
Yeah, y'all saw that
Yeah.
live or?
Fastball.
Oh no,
to-
I saw.
Yeah,
that
I was
clip.
watching it. fastball to the fucking hand, broke
Mhm.
it. At least it's
Right.
minor, no surgery.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay,
But when he
fire.
got hit, he was like on the ground rolling around. Like that shit looked
it
painful
looked
as
bad.
fuck.
Well, yeah, it's obviously,
Uh.
but it looked like it was gonna be a while.
Yeah, 'cause sometimes they get hit and you see them come down and they're just like
Yeah.
holding
they'll
it.
hold,
But if
yeah,
it's a hand,
No, but he was like on
yeah.
the floor, fucking
Uh-huh.
rolling around. Like,
Yeah.
it looked
Yeah.
painful.
like
No,
it was
I mean,
in pieces type shit. Yeah,
Getting hit by a pitch fucking hurts. I mean,
No, yeah,
that's pretty much
the ball's
what
hard, yeah.
that's pretty much what took Rizzo out. Like he got a fractured forearm. He got hit in the forearm,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
so it's like that shit breaks bones.
hell
Yeah.
Wait, so it was
We went
forearm
at
or
90
hand?
miles
hit.
per hour.
For
hold
Rizzo
on,
was
what
was the arm. For Mookie Betts it was the hand.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
Mookie Betts got his hand hit.
hand right here.
Yeah, left hand right here.
Oh, then look at how that thin that is in the forearm.
Yeah,
you,
like
you
he-
at least have a
he
little
got-
more bone.
Right
But
here.
that shit's
Uh-huh.
Like a fastball to that shit. dude.
Still breaks, bro.
How fast was that shit going?
What was
I
a
think it was-
fracture?
I think it was 98 or something. Was it
98? That's
Oh
still
yeah,
fast.
Mookie's was 98.
Yeah, and then
That shit's still
someone
fast.
yesterday got hit with the 100 to the face. Who was that? They're on the
Oh my god,
they're on the Pirates, I think.
Fucking rip, bro.
Who
Yeah, them balls, man.
I don't know who that was.
Speaking
Someone
of
took a fast one.
Balls. Yeah. Well, it sucks that
That's
like,
tough.
but that's the name of the game, right?
Yeah,
It just happens. But Mookie, fucking
that sucks. Yeah.
98 and fucking hand.
He'll be back.
So
though.
how long is he out for?
No surgery. They didn't give an official timeline because he'd probably try to beat it.
Uh-huh.
But he'll be back soon. Maybe like 2 months, I figure.
Mookie.
Mm-hmm. Mookie.
Mookie Pookie.
Well, hopefully he's speedy recovery, comes back,
Yeah,
back to form.
Back to
Because like how you
balling.
said, he's the prototypical baseball player. If you can,
he's the
feel
guy you
that.
want.
He's the
dude.
guy you want. So that's a pivotal moment for the Dodgers to pick. up that slide.
want on your side.
He is.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, but you catching anything, Papas, in baseball besides like, are we
Just-
both the
just
same?
clips,
Like
yeah.
clips.
See
Yeah.
clips online, but and then if I make bets, I'll kind of like see who's pitching, see
Yeah.
the numbers and stuff. But besides that,
Mhm.
not really.
Not really. Yeah, not me either. Like I'd probably
It's
be the
too
least
slow
around
for me,
here.
man.
Yeah.
Personally,
Mhm.
like watching it and stuff, kind of keeping up with. There's a lot of games.
Yeah,
I think that's the thing.
that's my thing. Is
So
that
many
so many
games.
When
games.
you hard commit to one team,
Mhm.
it's easier to focus on your one team's game.
well, that's true.
Yeah.
But that's still a lot of
it
games,
is a lot,
man.
especially like if you
Eh.
follow just highlights in general and see what other
But
teams
yeah,
are doing.
yeah.
It becomes a
Mhm.
lot.
Yeah, you don't expect to catch every game too. I'm
Nah,
sure
hell
that shit's
no.
crazy.
I could imagine somebody out there.
You gotta
does
be like
catch.
retired, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, those older folks, I'm
Yeah.
sure like catch games like that.
But baseball
That's
for Father's Day had the most sold tickets at like most busy stadiums
Oh,
they've
yeah.
had since
Oh,
2008.
Mhm.
It was
Yeah.
it was super active for
Because this
Father's
year
Day
is a lot
weekend.
better.
Yeah.
Because it's starting to pick up with
they
the pitch
sped
count.
they sped up the game
Mhm.
with the pitch clock, and then
Such a good
balls
idea.
just kind of fucking flying, dude. There were a lot of
Such a
dingers.
good idea.
It was
The injuries is like the downside to it,
Mhm.
but then at the same time, the pitching is getting so gnarly and technical that you're like, these injuries would probably happen without the pitch clock.
Yeah, and,
Yeah,
and, and
it-
honestly, I feel like it's less of the pitch clock and more of the amount of games that they play.
I don't even
Mhm.
think it's the games. I think it's just how fucking crazy some of these pitches are and how
Yeah.
much we push them.
Yeah, and I mean, like,
Mhm.
like if you think about it, like a professional pitcher, like slings that bitch like
Well,
90.
I mean, almost everyone's pushing 100 now, and
Yeah,
everyone
so
has
it's like-
crazy movement, and they're
Mhm.
doing weird shit with their arms.
Yeah,
to
like the
get spin.
slider, curveball.
Yeah,
and
they're doing a
fucking
lot of weird
spin-a-rooney.
shit with their hands to get the extra spin
Yeah.
rate because they know the spin rate's good.
Mhm.
And that's what the sticky stuff was helping with. But the
Mm.
sticky stuff is gone, so they're just spinning harder.
Mhm.
It was like you're gonna make injuries doing all this shit.
Yeah.
So like the
Sucks, man.
pitch clock, it's a debate on if the pitch clock speeding them up is making more injuries or if it would have been
Mhm.
the same, just because we're going really hard.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Now, hopefully,
'cause-
it's just the name of the game. Not that
pitching a ball that fast, dude.
Mhm.
Like that, like
Yeah,
that's
that-
just not normal for you know. And obviously
Yeah.
they're athletes, but like it still
Mhm.
takes a toll on you. Like, that's
Yeah.
the crazy. And like you said, the movement that you got to do, the twerk, the spin, like
the
Yeah.
that's
twerk.
all on fingers and shit. You know,
It's a
like,
twerk.
The tweak.
The twerk.
The twerk. No, but yeah, it is a technique to it. So like doing that
Yeah.
shit, like how many
Over,
times
repetitive,
fucking
yeah.
over and
they were
over.
using the sticky stuff, and the sticky stuff like lets the ball hang to your fingertips to the very end.
Mhm.
And when it's leaving your hand like that and you're going down, it spins like a motherfucker.
Mhm.
No sticky stuff. You got to try to fake that, so you're putting a lot more pressure through your
On
hand.
the, yeah.
Oh, so they use some shit on their
They
fingers?
used to,
or what?
yeah.
Oh, they
They-
used to? They
Yeah,
don't do it anymore?
Now the umpire comes. And
They
checks
could they
you.
could check your hands.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if they think you're using sticky stuff.
Sticky stuff.
Yeah.
You guys keep
Like,
saying
they'll-
sticky stuff. I was like,
Dude,
what the
there
fuck
was
does this mean?
there was
like,
a dude for the
they'll put it on their arm like that. On
Oh,
their
do they?
forearm, and then like they'll kind of like
Mhm.
yeah, or they'll put it under their hat, on top of their hat, or like
Mhm.
behind the ear or some shit, and they'll
Yeah.
like dig into it, and then when they got a new ball, they put it
Mhm.
on there.
Damn, that's what does that help with? Like just to get
ball,
the technique right.
yeah, so the ball will stick to your fingertips. So when you're letting the ball
okay, I
go,
see.
it's like all the way stuck to the last second, and
Uh-huh.
then you could spin with like the very end of your tip, and it'll spin more.
Oh, I see. Damn, that's crazy.
There was
That's
a
fucking
dude, I think he
technology.
plays for the A's now, and in college he got caught using his bong residue as the sticky stuff, and you're like, fuck, that's some pretty sticky shit.
and you already
is,
know.
look at this shit.
And honestly,
Shit's
like,
sticky as
but
fuck.
it's dumb because you already know that shit smells.
I was just thinking in my head, dude,
Dang,
like, you're
bro.
just smelling bud the
Yeah,
whole
bro.
time.
It's
I mean, I'd like that. Like in the middle of a game, just
Well,
like
yeah, it's
fucking
just
high.
obvious to the umpire though. Like, hey,
Yeah.
we smoking on this field. Get past that shit.
It's like, where's my head? Come on, bro.
Greedy ass little
Yeah, I mean,
motherfuckers.
like especially like you know a stoner like they catch a whiff of it for a
That's
what I'm
second.
saying,
They
hell
fucking
yeah.
they stop
Yeah,
in
we
their
all-
Turn your head right away.
They stop in their tracks and
Who
they're
got that
like,
dick?
Who that?
who is
that?
it, bro?
We just out in public looking like dogs. Like,
The,
hey.
the was it prairie
Mine,
dogs?
mine,
we
mine,
look like
mine,
prairie
mine.
dogs. Fucking Timon.
We're like, hey, what's that? Let me get a hit of that shit.
Like, whoa.
That's crazy though about
Good morning.
baseball. I didn't know that they had that whole shit with like sticky stuff. and
Yeah,
all
it's
that.
been a couple of years that
Sticky
they
stuff.
cracked down on it.
Yeah, you could even people would even put a lot of tar on their bats.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
I know the tars.
Uh-huh. What does the tar do to the bat? though?
Pine tar.
Pine tar.
Oh, that way you can hold it, right?
It's like extra grip for your hands, but
Yeah,
also like if you hit the ball with it, I think it does some like thing to
Yeah,
it
it helps
also.
it spin
No,
too.
because like that
Oh,
reverb
okay.
must fucking suck.
Be-
too.
because you could use some tar for your hands, but it can't
Oh.
it can't reach a certain level of
Point on the bat?
the bat.
Oh, okay.
So some people would do it a little bit like
Too high.
mhm.
A little bit too high.
Too high. A little bit too high.
You
But
know,
there's no
they
like
deflate the footballs a little,
Okay.
you know, a little
Tom
bit.
Brady. Tom. But so when you put it on the bat though, does that affect the ball at all?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It does. Like, what does it do to that?
I mean,
I can see why you do it with the hands, but why with the ball?
I would assume it's got something to do with like the stickiness of it. Like once it makes contact with the ball.
Maybe
It's
it
like
helps
glue. It'll help it like a little bit.
Maybe it
but
helps it not go up.
Mhm.
I don't know. I don't know the physics behind
Yeah.
the pine tar on that.
We got to get a baseball genius in here to figure wherever Fran's at.
Oh,
too,
then
probably
also
knows.
Trevor Bauer is in the Mexico League now. Absolutely fucking crushing it. He set the record for like strikeouts in a game.
Mhm.
He is killing it, and he is making a hard case to get back in the MLB.
Yeah.
And especially like he got out because of this whole like sexual
Scandal.
assault thing.
Oh.
Turned out it was consensual, and
Mhm.
everything got dropped, and it's all clear and shit.
Mhm.
But the MLB like blacklisted him because it looked bad.
It's crazy.
But
Ah,
now
I
he's
see.
making a super strong case to get back in.
to get back in.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
been fucking balling.
Yeah, it's because like
Ballin'.
the MLB kind of struck him like with the like they threw the book at him like off the
Really
like
fast.
off the rip.
Like
Yeah.
Pete Rose, right?
Like,
Like,
they
they
tried,
just like
like,
fucking straight up.
to try to make an example out of him.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And like I
Mhm.
get it considering like what the allegations were,
yeah,
but
Mhm.
also like by this time it's like pretty obvious that like it's not something that it was looking
Yeah.
like
Like
it was
how it
it was,
was.
you know.
yeah. It seemed.
Mhm.
So, but they haven't made like a statement. They haven't like said anything about bringing him back, or like no team has kind of made an effort to get him.
Mhm.
So it's just kind of like, and he's also like, you know, been kind of open about the whole situation and been playing in like other leagues. So,
Mhm.
and like doing well. So you would think that he would get like a call back.
Yeah. Especially if he got cleared up.
Yeah, but he hasn't. which
That's
is-
unfortunate because you know the allegations are serious and you take them all
The
serious.
only
but-
winner here is the Mexican team that he's on
Hey.
because he's absolutely throwing heat.
He's doing heat.
Fire.
He's throwing heat in Mexico, but that's baseball. It's cool that like you can go to different areas. Like you go to Puerto Rico too, and you still play. You make good money. Like most MLB players end up wanting to keep playing, and they'll just go everywhere around the world.
Like I think if we went to probably like what's what's a country you think we could probably take in like a
Like if we made a team,
like maybe
Oh,
like
shit, I don't know.
was-
Guatemala. Let's just fucking annihilate Stevens,
Stevens.
motherland.
I'm down for
Just
that.
take over.
it was 19 strikeouts for Bauer. He set the
19?
Mexican League record for a game.
In one game or what?
One game.
One, fuck. 19 strikeouts.
That's a lot of dudes to strike out.
Imagine,
He was fucking
dude.
balling.
19 is just like everyone's just like, who's the fuck's next? They meant the way. He was like, yo, this dude's OP. But he played for the MLB, so like you kind of and if he's still in his prime, right? He's still in his prime or what?
But
Like how old is he?
I don't know how old Bauer is.
Bauer. He's like in his 30s, probably.
30s?
Late
But
30s.
good pitchers fucking pitch till pretty old, no? There's
I feel
Pitchers,
like
pitchers could push it
yeah.
a little bit.
Because what Randy
Yeah, he's
Johnson played
33.
till he was like 40 and some shit like that.
Randy Johnson was a fucking
he was just
the
different.
big unit.
phenomenal pitcher and like a fucking huge dude. Dude was like a stork.
Yeah.
Stork.
You don't get a name like the big unit for no reason, bro. Like he's like one of the few baseball players I can name from back in the day. But I remember when I first saw him play when he was with the Giants, and I was just like, oh, this dude must be really good because that dude was fucking just raw slinging that shit. And that pigeon he killed,
Bro, the
bird
pigeon
flying
is,
through the
the
ball.
pigeon is legendary. The seagull.
Oh, it was a seagull?
Or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
The bird, bro.
Bird.
Bird's the
Feathers
word. I said
afterwards.
it, bird.
Hopefully it was a falcon.
But like it's just insane. Like that bird just like wanted to like see his pitch that up close.
Yeah. Oh, he got it up close.
I mean,
went right
like,
through him.
Imagine to be killed by a Hall of Fame, like a Hall of Fame pitcher.
Hall of Fame
It's an
pitcher.
honor.
It's an honor amongst them
to
birds.
get-
They just like get back on the telephone
get
wire. They'll be like, "Hey, yo,
absolutely
you see your boy
annihilated
Sporky? You fucking
by
die."
a Randy Johnson slider.
Goes in the Bird Hall of Fame and shit. Just like our one guy that took one for the team.
I wonder what was the pitch. What was the pitch that he threw? I wonder
I'm pretty
what-
sure it was a fastball.
Imagine a fastball by the big fucking primetime Randy Johnson. Rip.
Damn,
Well, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. But yeah,
Yeah.
that shit was nuts. Like that's what like
Bro fulfilled his
drove me to
purpose.
see that dude. And then now that he's like a photographer for the NFL, like it's kind of
Oh,
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah, like he's like a good one too.
He
Like,
probably
he's an
blends in with the NFL players. Dude's fucking
Dude's
massive.
huge. Dude's like 6'4". How tall is
Motherfucker's probably bigger than the football.
Oh, that was
players.
6'10".
But yeah, he's definitely bigger than the football players.
Goddamn.
God damn. Yeah, it was a fastball, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking nuts.
Dude, fucking
6
fastball.
fucking 10, dude. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that dude's 6'10".
Yo, the
Go
Lakers.
play center for the Lakers, bro.
Yo, we need you, bro. On the Lakers, though, JJ Redick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we
4
got
years.
one.
We got our coach.
We got him.
We fucking got him.
You see,
bro.
what we're doing right
Fucking
now,
got
him.
what we're doing right now is what JJ did before he got hired as coach. So you know what that means.
You're the future coach of the Lakers.
If he doesn't turn it around,
Yep.
that us as a whole establishment, the Sesh'room will coach
We'll
the
go-
Lakers.
We'll go buy it from Genie, and then
I think-
we'll take over.
We
Hey,
don't
you're
have
not saw me
LeBron as a
2K.
co-host.
What happened?
We don't have LeBron as a co-host.
LeBron is a
though.
co-host.
Well, we can get him. We can get it back, and then we bring back Jerry West, R.I.P. Legend.
we bring him back from the dead.
We're gonna fucking we're grave
Yeah.
diggers now.
Yeah, we do. Then we bring Kobe back.
All right, now we're going too far. I'm not grave digging Kobe's grave. No, you got me fucked up.
No, we'll
Never
use some
in a
of Joe's
million
magic,
years.
the Macula.
Shit, I forgot about that. I'm
Yeah,
down.
we'll
If I
bring
could
him
get
back.
a
But we'll bring back
hologram-
the greatness of the Lakers if we can take over.
A hologram starting five.
Yeah, starting five.
The hologram
Yo.
starting 5, dude. Tupac part in there.
Yeah, they get Tupac to do our halftime.
Damn.
Yeah, but good, big news for the Lakers. But I mean,
yeah, that's pretty fire.
we lucked out on. Well, not lucked out, but we got fucked with Dan Hurley. But JJ's still good. Second option. I like him.
I wonder if he was ever gonna leave though. He has a pretty good life in
With UConn?
Yeah.
UConn. Yeah,
Yeah,
in
that's,
Connecticut.
that's tough to fucking leave. That.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
too
Dan
nice.
Hurley.
That's too nice.
Yeah,
and especially if you're a person like I'm pretty sure he kind of like doesn't care about money like to that degree.
Mhm.
He's obviously still getting paid, but like
Yeah,
you know, like
yeah.
where it makes a difference that much.
I mean, like he could just stay, keep winning, and then probably still be the Lakers coach like 5 years down the road.
yeah. We'll see how JJ pans out, but we're not praying for his downfall, obviously. But yeah, Dan Hurley did like his wife too. She loves Connecticut, so she didn't want to leave for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Mr. Family Man.
it felt like someone's donut over there. But yeah, it did feel like one of those things where we had to convince them both to like relocate to LA and do all that stuff. But
exactly.
when you get a chance for a 3-peat though, like it's hard to pass.
That's what I'm saying. His situation is just so good, Like, like
see that
he's
out.
living good.
It makes you a little bit more admirable. Like you hate to see it, because I read that Jeannie was just fucking pissed about it. Like it's fine, but
yeah, but she wants to be pissed now. We're pissed from all the decisions that she's made. So you finally fucking feel how we've been feeling for like the last 8 years. Fucking.
No. But to add
job.
to the thing to bring Jerry West back, which I found was disrespectful, was they took his season tickets away. Like he was a lifelong season ticket holder for the Lakers, and when he was alive, they had like bad blood between them two, Jeannie Buss and Jerry. So that was like a thing that they canceled his fucking season passes, and I'm like, oh, he's a legend though. Like for everything he's done.
Look, I love Jerry West, but he was a Clipper. Hey,
that is.
I'm just saying. I love Jerry. And he is a Laker, but he was a Clipper at the time, man.
He was.
I don't know. That's all I'm saying.
He was, but when I found when
that's
I
the only point I have.
when I read his side of the story and
that's
why
what I'm
he
saying.
got
No, I feel
booted
it.
and
No, I
everything.
feel you.
But
But
yeah,
I'm
that
just
Clipper's
saying he
a
was
hard
a
thing to
Clipper, bro.
overlook.
Like, and granted, you're right. We should have got him before he was the Clipper. I get it, but like. We don't run the Lakers, so we can't make that call.
I mean, but Elgin Baylor was in the Clippers organization too. We disown him too.
Fuck Elgin. What the fuck? I love Jerry way more than I love Elgin. Way more, personally.
It's like
not fuck Elgin. I love Elgin. I'm just kidding, bro.
You're just being toxic. I swear to God.
I'm a diehard Laker. I'm just kidding, bro.
What's new, bro? But yeah, I mean, Lakers hopefully with JJ now turn it around. We lost Dan Hurley though. Which is fine.
Hopefully his because he's been looking at good stuff too. Rajon, obviously, he's looking at Scotty Brooks, which is pretty decent for an ex head coach. Who was the other one? There was one more that was Jared Dudley. Yeah, he's looking at few others. So I mean, if it turns out like that's a pretty good coaching staff behind him. Bring back who?
Phil Handy.
Oh,
he should bring him back.
If we can possibly do that, I'm down for that too.
Yeah, bring him back because he's like the old gen. He's seen most of the transitions. So
that should be interesting. I wonder who he's gonna pick for his team.
Yeah, so he definitely needs like a former head coach.
Yeah, no, definitely at least one.
He needs one to like kind of be like, all right, this is what you do in this situations, because he has no coaching experience besides his high school coaching, which apparently he got booted off the game, like ejected. So that's fucking hilarious. But we believe in his IQ. We believe he will call out players and all that good stuff. Yeah. So
I just hope we get a really decent defensive minded assistant. Like decently.
That's always our bread and butter.
I don't really know. Like Scotty Brooks, I guess, is kind of a good defensive coach, but I mean, he's not like who you would think of as a defensive coach.
Yeah.
So we'll see. That's what I'm really worried about is our defense.
Rondo
was good defensively.
Well, that's true.
If we could get Rondo on the
that would kind of worry me, only because it'd be two rookie coaches essentially. Because Rondo hasn't coached, right, in the NBA.
Not in the NBA.
No. Even as an assistant or a scout. So it's a thing where like now we'll have two rookies and kind of worrisome. But that's where you have that third element of having a head coaching coach with you that was a former coach.
I think the LeBron thing too definitely helps with like all the young guys, like in the sense of like these are two rookie coaches, but I know their IQ. Like I know they can talk basketball with me. Like they know what they're talking about. Listen up, don't not knock them. Don't not listen to them.
Well, LeBron like he'll give a coach a try, and then if he doesn't think that they can get LeBron and his team to the next level, then he just replaces them, and like he doesn't care how much experience you have. It's just like, can you take us to the next level? If you don't, like, doesn't matter your resume, you just get out of here. Yeah, because like David Blatt, like was like record wise was good with the Cavs.
He was. Right? He took him to the finals,
but LeBron was like, "Fuck you," like. Yeah.
Mid-season.
Like even though our record is good, like you just not like
that's
the person I want, So and like when we bring in Tyronn Lue when Tyronn Lue didn't have any experience and like he pretty much built him up. You know, gave Tyronn Lue like some confidence and like some like guidance. You know, because LeBron has been the guy like since from the jump. You know, so like it's always gonna be LeBron's way since the start. Like even from when he started. So like as a coach, like that's something you have to learn. Like you're gonna have players, you know, obviously it doesn't happen that often, but you'll have superstar players. Well, it'll be like, all right, like I gotta keep in mind that like this guy is our guy. So I gotta kind of keep him happy.
Yeah, and then give him that respect too.
Yeah, so it's like LeBron has been that guy always. So like each coach has to come in like pretty much knowing that and just being like, all right, like I don't care if like you're like, you know, a little bit demanding and like, you know what you want, what you expect from the team. Like, I just want to help us win a championship. So, and I think JJ is that kind of person where it's like, all right, like, especially like right now, where it's like, you know, like you can't really like waste LeBron's last remaining years.
Yeah, because he's getting down to the last couple years. What would say 4 years? If he takes like a 6-man role, but he probably wouldn't.
No,
he could extend it longer for sure, but probably not. He'll just want to be the top guy, then just retire as the greatest. But you're right. Yeah, it's just all about LeBron's have a history with like new rookie coaches or second-year coaches. Eric Spoelstra, Tyronn Lue. Who else? The Lakers, Darvin Ham. That just happened.
I think too, though. Like JJ Redick, his personality seems like one that won't like let somebody push him over, you know, like he's gonna tell them exactly how he feels and like how he wants things run. Kind of like Ty. I feel like he has that same thing with Ty Lue, where like you're not just gonna. This is my team. I'm the coach. Like you're getting whether superstar or the 15th man on the roster. Like listen to me. Like you know, like he has that kind of attitude. Because Ty Lue, that's why LeBron respected Ty Lue so much, because he challenged him. He, you know, like just because you're LeBron, you're not just gonna get their fucking say so, or like I'm gonna tell you when you're wrong or when I think you can improve. So I think JJ has a little bit of that in him. Rondo definitely does.
Yeah, Rondo's stand up to all his head coaches. That'd be a big help,
I think, with that staff. But I think JJ is up for the task.
Yeah, he is. You excited for the move, Omar?
Yeah, pretty hyped. Yeah, it feels we got Huddy dicked.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, you can't deny it with the Dan Hurley situation. But
I'm hopeful. I mean, you get a bunch of like good heads around him and shit. And hopefully, he's a future plan and not just a LeBron plan. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I got to look past the LeBron era because, like how we talked about it previously with Frank
AD era after.
Too many coaches have come and gone.
Yeah,
we need to stop that.
I mean, I actually think it's the AD era right now.
It should be,
and it's just like, and LeBron,
he was fucking balling,
and LeBron is kind of like the second man to bring him there, which I still think is a viable option. Like I think it kind of started off like LeBron being the number one, AD number two. I think now it's kind of flipped at this point. Like it's already made the full like flip.
I don't think it's made the full flip yet.
Yeah, I think it's more like
it's getting AD
there, controls like the first 3 quarters and then LeBron closes it out. And I would prefer like AD is the closer.
Well, LeBron is pretty much holding that first and second spot until we could find somebody else to kind of like fill that role until LeBron. Because I mean, like LeBron.
What do you mean first and second spot?
Because like LeBron could be the first or second option on the Lakers, right? So
but that's what I'm saying. It should be AD needs to. We got AD. That
nigga needs to take should be over. One now, and then LeBron, and then we need a third star to step it up.
Yeah, but that's the thing though. Is like I think AD is probably the number one already. So I think LeBron.
I feel this past season, yes, we started to see more 1A and 1B with AD and LeBron, but it definitely now needs to be AD's team. That is for sure, like going forward. And one thing that I was hearing about JJ was that he wants to get AD more involved. So that was good to hear. And it was weird, but he wants to take the ball away from LeBron too. So you're kind of in the right track where it's just like AD, then that second young player, and then LeBron. Because LeBron's up there too.
Well, LeBron's holding that. That's what I'm saying. LeBron's holding that spot. Like until we either make a trade for somebody. Yeah. Like when we get to that point when LeBron is like kind of out the door. Because I mean, LeBron is like we're pretty much at the mercy of LeBron. Because LeBron, like if healthy, could play another 5 years if he wanted to. Like, and this is like if he wants to, because he could definitely retire now.
Yeah.
if he wanted to, but he's still really good, so he's not. So it's like he could keep it up if as long as his legs, let him. But also it's like, okay, but we still need, in terms of like who are our third guys right now, it's like Austin and Rui.
Yeah.
And it's just like, all right, like I think it's kind of a reach to think one of them would be the one to replace LeBron. So
you can't do that with one of those.
So I think it's kind of like, all right, like who can we actually get that not only replace him in like points, but like leadership? Because like LeBron, AD needs kind of somebody. AD needs like a dog, and LeBron's a dog.
Yeah.
So it's like who can we? Because honestly, like I like Donovan Mitchell, but I don't think he's that dude for us.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
But honestly, I don't think there's anybody in a situation that is unhappy that is gonna do that.
Yeah,
like, or
also
that's even
that.
like, obviously it's LeBron, so they're not gonna do that fully. But like, I don't think there's anybody close that like is good enough to be paired with AD to do that and to win us a chip. Like, who's unhappy?
Unless
I don't think Paul George does it for us. I don't think like
fuck that. I don't want him.
I'm just saying like the people that are unhappy that can possibly come. Like that's the type of player.
All I'm saying is that
I don't see him doing that.
A lot of good players that played with Cat usually leave. So we can get Anthony Edwards at some point.
I would love that. I'd love to see that.
I think he's pretty happy with Cat though.
Right now, right?
Yeah.
It seemed like a good duo.
I feel like Cat taking the back seat did help out a lot to like push the conversation forward of like them sticking together long term. But if it was like Cat with Jimmy Butler, it wouldn't. Yeah, I could see Anthony Edwards wanting to leave. But I mean,
well, Jimmy Butler just wants to leave everywhere he's at. So
come to the Lakers, I'll take you.
I mean, like I like Jimmy, but I think I think Jimmy is LeBron. As LeBron's right now, so I don't think Jimmy's gonna get any better, and he's also just been getting more hurt. So it's like, all right, like I think Jimmy's years have kind of passed him. So in terms of like what we need and what like replacing LeBron would probably entail, I don't think Jimmy is that guy anymore.
Yeah, obviously for like a fit, I for sure acknowledge won't work or don't think it'll work as well as everyone would think it would. But he's my favorite player. I ain't gonna say no. So that's all
we'll say no for you.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Someone needs to make sure, but I do acknowledge that it's not a fit.
That we should try to go and get Trae Young.
I would think that would whatever we can get like a good 3-point shooter because that's what LeBron needs. Is like a kick out player.
If we could get Trae Young, like I think that does kind of like help us in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm down for him, but if we do get him, we're gonna have to
hire.
That's not the only trade that we have to do.
We have to get more defense.
We're definitely gonna have to get at least 2 more wing defenders, like strictly defenders that can help him on that side. Yeah. Obviously, the paint's gonna be good with like AD and such. So if the defender beats him, that's fine. But yeah, he definitely can't stick like the top players. They're just too tall for him. Honestly. Yeah.
Nah, he's not.
It's not that he doesn't try because I've seen him try on defense. He's just too fucking small.
It's just the matchup, yeah.
It's like, but I do like that though. G. Honestly, I really like Trae Young and his shooting. He opens up everything. If like LeBron is handling the ball or AD in the post, can't leave him open. You know, there's always a defender that has to be accounted for. So I do like that.
Yeah, we'll see what the Lakers end up with when the season gets closer. I think the draft is next week.
Is it?
So Summer League is in July.
Summer League's coming up. We will see the changes that are made. Hopefully JJ comes with his staff too sooner than later.
Bag too.
Yep, he does. I mean, it's a lot of pressure.
We definitely need it.
But I feel like he's ready for it. He's a former player. But we'll move on from basketball.
When's the draft?
I think it's next week.
Nice.
We'll move on to one question that your friend asked.
No, my brother.
Oh, your brother asked. Oh shit! Shout out Manuel. He added a fun question that he wanted our thoughts on. So it's our first like fan question.
Shoot.
All right.
What is
so
it? Let's see.
You guys know how soccer does like loans and like release and all that stuff with their system, right? How they loan players out.
Okay. Yes.
So the question was, how would we feel if like the NFL, basketball league, and baseball league started implementing some of that stuff in like free agency? So my first thought was for football, it wouldn't work because football's not internationally known, like American football. Football, however, is everywhere. Baseball is everywhere. Basketball, I also feel is everywhere.
And by loan, you mean like you can go play for another team, like in some of these off season stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's like kind of like if you have a young player, like say young Luka Doncic in Real Madrid, they're like, all right, we're gonna loan you to the Spurs or whoever team in the NBA. We still own your rights as a contract, but we'll loan you out because we don't have a spot for you right now. So like we want to push our older players. So how would we feel if like other sports did that too? I felt
like how I think I wouldn't care because I think ultimately it's like up to the player if they like want to go like do all this extra shit like on the off season and stuff.
Oh no, it's during season.
During season?
Yeah.
You're essentially renting a player out. You get it? So it'll be like one team will be like, you know what? I want your player, but you guys own them. But like we're not committed to buying them out. It's kind of like a test run.
So
it's always trial runs for like how soccer.
Oh, so it'd be like
I don't know, like
to another NBA team
because like
to like another one in like Mexico, and it'd be like, all right, well we're not using him. Boom.
So like for example, it's like all right, like let's say we wanted to make a trade for Joel Embiid. We tell the 76ers like, can we rent out Joel Embiid for like a game against like I don't know the fucking Spurs or something?
Theoretically,
and then we get Joel Embiid so he can play with AD. But like, what if it like sucks really bad, and then we're like, okay, we're not gonna do this.
Yeah, you'd have to do like
it's just like one game though. So like,
well, it's more than one game, but essentially that's the point.
Yeah,
like, it'll be like it's like if you go eat somewhere, like you don't want to buy the thing, you want, hey, can I get a sample of that to see how it's like? And I think it benefits both sides because. Say you try it out and you're like, oh, you know what, this player sucks. Like, I don't want him anymore. It's a good thing we didn't buy it for $5 million. But let's say it's the opposite. You're like, oh, this guy's really good. We like him. Hey, can we buy him off of you? And then the other team can be like, no, we're going to keep him. We saw how you guys use him. We're going to keep him in. Or vice versa. Like, you know what, this guy doesn't work in our roster. So let's go ahead and sell him to you. But you know what, we're probably mark up the price a little bit. Get more off of that. So I feel like it's a benefit for both sides.
I mean, I think it probably benefits more like the person buying, I guess. So like I think it's probably like more like this probably sucks for the player to be like, oh,
be stuck in a position where I'm either gonna get sold.
Does the player have like input?
Because what if he tries out and sucks and then loses his job completely?
For real.
He gets loaned out to play in the team in Italy and say, you know what, like I like this team and I like the Italian lifestyle better. Like sell me or like put me as a free agent or something.
It'd be interesting. I mean, you'd definitely have to do like a cutoff for playoffs. Like you can't do that like and be like, all right, let me borrow Joel Embiid.
It has to be like if it's in the league in the same season, it'd have to be before All-Star break or something. Like that have to be the cutoff.
Yeah, it had to be something like that. But I thought it'd be interesting. I was just like, for basketball, I could see it. Definitely American football, no. Like NFL is not that well known internationally.
No, but even if you're staying in between the league. Say you're doing
trades, like, but also it's like if you're also trying to build up a sport in another country, it would be cool to rent out like a high value player to come play in like your lower divisional league.
Yeah, something that was fun that I read about Trent Richardson. I don't know why he came to my mind like a couple days ago, but I saw he won the Mexico League, and they hyped him up to be like the biggest signing ever. And that dude got benched within 2 games.
Oh, fucking like, imagine we send Patty Mahomes go quarterback in Australia's fucking league.
You're like, fuck it. Like, why
not? So my question for that though is like, if they get injured, how does that work?
Are there insurances and shit?
Yeah, you gotta have some insurance.
So essentially, it's like. If the XFL was like, okay, like we're gonna give you,
don't you fuck, nah, shut the fuck up. Let's move on. We don't. This is not a good question. Let's move on.
We're into the idea though.
Yeah.
There has to be some
specifics. No, bro, he fucking lost. You hyped him up that whole game. Where's the gong? Let's move on. I swear to God, he was about to bring it up.
AJ McCarron.
You can just cut that out. Actually.
So the square.
Turn his mic off. You can turn his mic off.
Turn his mic off. All right. The squirt
It's
ring.
so hot, bro.
It's fucking.
We'll move on to the wrestling ring. You know, I didn't catch too much of it. I just catch like YouTube clips after. But basically, the Bloodline, the Roman Reigns, the Rock Dynasty, they got a new member now. They're just raising havoc everywhere. CM Punk got his ass whooped on Friday in his hometown by Drew McIntyre. He was just beating the shit out of him. But wrestling's building up right now to SummerSlam, which is one of like their 4 main events, major events going on. So it's WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, and I would say Royal Rumble. So those are like the big ones.
It's
So-
still the OG ones. Then.
yeah. Well, what's up?
That's still the OG ones. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
It's been
yeah,
around forever.
it's cool that they kept to that, but they're building up to that to SummerSlam right now, and storylines are looking pretty intriguing right now, especially because Money in the Bank is the in between before
Money in the
SummerSlam
Bank.
and now.
Shorty, what you drank?
So you guys remember Money in the Bank, right?
Yeah, where they got to climb the ladder for the suitcase in the middle. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and then Edge comes out like after you.
On this day.
After you fucking after you fought in a steel cage match and you won and retained, and then you just hear "You think you know me." Yeah, then they just cash it and you're
Yeah, I'm cashing it at the perfect
I love
moment.
that meme because then they were just like, oh, like they put that caption. It's like, oh, you just retained and fought your life for the in the steel cage match, and then you hear "You think you know me," and then you're like, oh no, oh no.
Love that, bro.
Dude, I love Instagram, dude. Like the hawk tool right now.
Oh my god, dude! Her and Timberlake's face is my entire feed.
Timberlake's face.
Yeah, but wrestling's cool though. Like we're building up to the Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins is facing Damian Priest, and I keep bringing him up to you because he's Damian Priest is from your country, Puerto Rico,
Oh, he is?
Boricua, boy.
Fire.
But that storyline within his group is getting interesting more and more by the week because Dominic, who was with Rhea Ripley, mommy, she's out, but he's over there trying to get caught up with this other thing.
Little dog.
It's my dog.
Little dog.
I always tune in for that. I'm like, I just want to cut to his segments with that shit because they only do like 4 throughout the night. But then I'm like, oh, I gotta watch the rest of wrestling. But I was like, I want the soap opera though. Like, what's going on over here? What's going on?
need
with
it.
this?
I need it. I want it and I need it. I need it in a little bit.
I want it.
I need it.
Yeah,
I want
but
it and I need it.
wrestling, cool.
I think it's just what
And
I
then-
needed.
You know, AEW still doing what AEW does, which is
Fucking up their storylines. I don't even watch it, but I know
Yeah, bro.
that's the complaint.
It's like they need one more person for TV to help them build proper television.
Yeah.
And then they need like 4 people for the live show because the live show and watching it on TV, I experienced both.
Yeah.
And it's like night and day. Like
Oh, shit.
watching it live, like I didn't know what the hell was supposed to happen.
Oh, they
so
don't have like a good ringside commentator or anything?
no, because they all go mute, which is fine because that's standard. But still knowing matches beforehand, like we don't get any sort of announcement. Like we didn't get the announcement for the main event until the main event started happening.
Oh, what the
And
fuck?
even then, we didn't know like how many people, like what the the stakes
What's
were,
happening?
what's happening until like mid match. So it sucked. But when I watched it on TV, the announcers were building it up, and I was like, all right, well, you know, can you do this for the live crowd? Because we were just all
that's pretty
confused.
dumb.
But they're doing all right. I hope they do a crossover with WWE because then they learn like how to do proper storylines and all that.
Does
stuff.
the WWE does it like that?
What?
Live commentate when you're live, they do it like that?
Yeah, no, you don't know what the announcers are saying, but at least what you know is the beginning. They have like a promo to build up the match later on,
Okay.
or they'll also tell you videos and like
On the
show
screen-
you all
show
that
videos
stuff.
on the screen and
Like that was
stuff?
something I
Okay,
felt that
okay,
was
okay.
lacking for AEW, and I,
I
was
feel
just
that.
like,
Yeah.
But
Like
again,
basically their backstories for what's happening on the screen type. So
Yeah.
you know a little bit at least.
they're working on it, so it feels like it's, but it still sucks to hear the announcer kind of be like, "Hey, the next week we do," and then you're just like, "What the
He
fuck?"
sounds
are
like
you
he's
saying?
reading the side effects
Yeah,
of fucking
bro.
of medicine. Some prescription you're trying to buy.
Yeah, and
Allegra.
then like he's like plugging in the sponsors too in between too as
shit.
well. So he's just like, dude, bro's like struggling.
Yeah, he's everywhere. That boy is.
Yeah, that dude's getting his money's worth. But at least like MJF's back for AEW side, and then they are starting. Like I said, storylines are starting to take place. So hopefully, and then wrestling's. That's pretty much all I got for you for wrestling because Frank's not here. He'd be my counter. Wrestling. But one thing that happened this past, what was it? Tuesday, Wednesday? Pikachu. Thursday. No, it was Wednesday.
Juneteenth. Whenever Juneteenth was.
K. Dot.
June
Want us a
19th.
chip for LA, baby.
Pop out.
Die fucking mud.
Wop. Yo, that was so poetic though. Like that was so hyped. Like that whole concert through and through.
Honestly, I was thoroughly enjoyed it.
It was
It was
like
like top
a
to
beautiful
bottom.
moment.
To
It
be
was
honest.
better than any diss track we could possibly ever make. Like,
Mhm.
It was a whole event.
Yeah,
and he
dude.
got Amazon to live stream it. Like,
Uh-huh.
it was fucking crazy.
Like, that shit was lit.
Like all the artists he had like YG, 2 Chainz,
He had
was there,
DeRozan,
Russell
Russell Westbrook on
DeRozan,
stage with
Tyler the
them.
Creator,
Yeah, because he had
all the LA natives.
all of LA, Dr. Dre.
because he had two of
Yeah.
the best the best LA DJs bring out artists too. Like, well, obviously Kendrick's aware of them, but like
Yeah,
they're artists that they fuck with that are from LA. So it was just it was
Mhm.
fire, dude.
yeah. The whole event.
DJ
all
Mustard.
DJ Mustard
Fucking
was
killing
doing
it.
his shit, bro. He killed it. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was such a like. It felt like a religious experience watching it. Like I was doing chores around that house, but I couldn't keep my eyes off it. Like everywhere I took my phone, and I was just like, all right, let me go put it down here. But it was just fucking epic, like
Yeah, I had
banger
my-
after
I had
banger
my
after
speakers
banger.
up all the way, bass all the way up.
Dude, Brandon,
I was
Brandon
there,
over there
bro.
just like fucking turning it up with his daughter and shit,
bro,
and the
that
kids. That's what it felt like.
Shit
Like
an
it was a good
experience,
moment. Yeah.
honestly, bro. That shit was a
It was
movie.
a good time to be alive.
Honestly.
It was. Then all the throwbacks, Kendrick like blended in with his new stuff.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Bro, they played
bro.
Not Like Us like 6 times.
Yeah.
Exactly
back
six
to
times.
back to back.
Yeah, bringing up what you said about like it was better than any diss track. Bro went back to back to
He
back
started
to
with
back to
Euphoria.
back. Yeah.
He started with Euphoria and just kept going.
He kept going. Then he'd throw some throwbacks on, and then he'd be like, "All
He
right,
had a
let me go
Black
back to
Hippie
my
reunion.
Yeah.
Bro, I saw Absol and wanted to lose my mind.
Yeah,
I
dude.
fucking love Absol.
J Rock
bro.
comes out too.
Yeah, J Rock, bro.
Schoolboy Q.
I just want to point out that
Mhm.
they're probably like just the whole concert in general. Like that was amazing. They were singing word for word, like no
The whole
soundtrack,
crowd.
no song.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the artists too, though, which is like not because a lot of artists perform with like their song like in the back. They don't like just use the beat. They'll play the actual song and then kind of sing along to it. A lot of the artists from that whole concert were singing word for word, specifically like whole TD. But like that shit's honestly hard to do live. Like that shit was so dope to hear.
Roddy Ricch was
Yeah,
was
Roddy
fucking
Ricch.
hype too.
Mhm. That was
Dude,
a big one.
honestly, I'm so sad for Ty. That mic shit was so whack.
Oh,
his mic wasn't working.
Ty Dolla $ign.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That shit was whack
Damn.
because he was
Did-
for the
did-
turn up.
All right, so
I
that's the
love
part
Ty.
where I didn't really catch it. Did he play Blase at some point or no? No. Oh, that's always the
He-
banger one.
I wonder if like he had more to do and like they cut it short.
Oh, because of the mic.
I wonder.
Well, like all the guests in the pre-show before Kendrick went on did like 1 or 2 songs. didn't
Well,
they?
yeah, but right after Ty was YG, and
Yeah,
he
YG
did like
was
4
for a
or
minute.
5
Oh,
or
yeah.
something like that, 4 or 5 songs. So I wonder if Ty kind of had like the same thing where he was gonna do like maybe like 3 or 4. I think he did 2. I think
Mhm.
Ty did 2 songs.
Yeah.
But again, the mic was fucked up, so I don't know.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
looking like us and shit.
YG,
we
was,
have mic
YG,
issues.
YG was fired too.
bro, he came out to BPT. That crowd was turned. That shit was
Yeah,
lit.
dude, that whole crowd, like just seeing them, you just kind of felt like, dude, I want to jump in there.
Bro, there was so many fucking people. Obviously, it's filled out, it's sold out, but like seeing it, that shit
Yeah.
looked crazy.
But
bro.
even watching it on screens, like how he said, it was
Yeah.
fucking a
That's what I'm
religious
s-
experience.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I felt like I was there, bro. I woke up the
Yeah,
next day.
dude.
I woke up the next day, bro, and I felt like, holy shit, that shit was lit. Like I felt like I was there. That shit was crazy.
You're like
bro.
hungover.
I swear, bro.
Like, fuck.
I swear to
Legs
God.
on
Grand Theft Auto, you wake up outside.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto. Woke up in the bathroom and shit.
Fire.
Bro, that shit's so funny. Fucking Yuri getting a PS5.
Yo, Father's Day. Shout out to my wife
Hey.
and daughter, bro.
And G said,
and
what?
G shortly after, he was like, "Don't."
G said, "Best
I ain't
Buy
playing.
credit
I ain't playing.
Bro,
He's like,
they
"Don't play,
said-
bro."
They said we will increase your limit, and I said, Well, I guess I'm going to bed.
Yo, that shit is awesome though. Like when we play GTA sessions and everything. Like last night's was fun. I thought the first night was fun, but we had more time to play together.
Because we started late, and then we also we lost Brandon.
That was a real blow.
That was a low blow.
He's got to get his PS5 version of Grand Theft Auto. Because if you just had, did you get the whole game or you just bought online?
Just online.
No, he just bought online, but
I bought online too. Yeah, but when you get into PS5, Omar, you're like, I gotta find me a girl who can give you one.
I just don't have time to play it, bro.
True. You be working them 14-hour days.
I just don't have
6
I
days
have
a
my
week.
computer, bro. I bought like 3 games. And I haven't
It's
played
hard,
it.
bro. The set life is hard.
I have fucking what is it? Horizon Zero Dawn that I've been meaning to play.
Not the untouched game.
Untouched.
It sucks.
Untouched game.
I got the PS5 and like how I told you,
You should get Horizon.
I
Zero.
love that
Yeah.
for PS5, the power cable, they're all the same for every fucking generation.
Told me that.
So all I got to do is switch cables now
unplug.
and have like I have access to 2 to 5 now.
Nice.
So I got to get the original. But
little PS1, get some Crash Bandicoot going.
Some Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, like now that I saw I had 2 to 5, I was just like, I got to get one now because I got PSP too. So it's fun,
shit.
yeah.
Bro,
You got the
Tony Hawk
Vita?
Pro
You gonna get
Skater?
the
the
Vita?
Vita.
Yeah?
The
The
PS
what?
Vita.
You get a PS Vita?
True.
Complete the
PS
whole
Vita.
collection.
That's the one I think
I've been seeing
never
a lot of
fucked with.
ads for that shit lately.
The
For
Vita.
the Vita?
Yeah.
The Vita.
Is that thing still alive?
Yeah, it's still a thing.
Oh shit.
I just
Yeah.
don't think they make as much games anymore.
The thick ass PSP.
I think it was
Thick
on
ass
YouTube. I
PS1.
want to say just yesterday. I want to say too. To be honest,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Fuck yeah.
Play
We've
some.
come a long way
Play
with
some
games.
Spyro.
Spyro?
Spyro the Dragon, bro.
Yeah, I'm Spyro.
But
That
yeah.
trilogy is.
Omar
dope.
gets a PS5, then we all play GTA, do some crimes. We go nuts in that army base, bro.
really do.
We raise hell.
Bro, I don't know how you guys escape so easily, bro.
Bro,
Bro, you just gotta
like-
book that
you know
shit,
what's
bro.
funny, bro? Me and
every time I
him
get out,
went to the
I just
same
blow up.
spot,
I just blow up. So
got out
quick.
the car at the same time,
Uh-huh.
and I managed to get in the veto, and he did it. I was like, bro, how are you dead? Like,
Bro,
what the
He was your
you do.
distraction, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, they
every,
just shoot at me
every
once.
time I go, I'm like the bait.
Yeah,
I feel like
you really are.
I feel like Pumbaa.
The thing is that I just go on the air and I try to clear out everything for y'all. But what happened one time was this dude was going up and he didn't tell me he got a jet, so I fucking missiled his
Blew me up,
ass,
bro.
And then he was like, "Yo, bro,"
Fucking blew me up.
And I was like, "Y'all gotta call this shit because I'm just fucking." The minute I get that the missile lock, I just shoot because I'm just like, all right, it's just gonna lock the vehicles and shit. But this dude gave me no warning. He's like, oh, I'm on a jet, nothing like.
Bro,
keep
that
quiet.
shit makes me so laugh. Like, makes me like laugh so much. Like when you just run us over.
Yeah.
Bro,
like our body just.
It's because
kinda
the
fucking
animations
flies.
for that
Yeah,
shit are
bro.
awesome.
Is it
Dude.
just ragdoll?
This shit's hilarious.
Bro, he ran me over yesterday, and I did like 5 somersaults, dude. I was like a star in the air. That shit was awesome.
Bro, I still can't believe you beat me in that race.
Bro, that was fucking epic. A
That was-
3-mile
oh,
race,
The one where
bro.
you shot him?
Look,
A 3-mile race.
If that shit didn't happen to me, though, I would have clipped it.
Yeah.
But, but it happened to me, so I did it.
I was like, this nigga's
Wait,
not.
which is the one before I joined y'all?
No,
the-
No, the one where
Oh,
you racing
yeah,
us
yeah,
to the
yeah.
Vinewood
when
Club.
we raced all the way to the docks.
Yeah. Okay.
And by
Yeah.
the time, like, as soon as I was making the turn,
We were like
final turn,
0.5
so
away
going,
from
Yeah.
that shit. I shot his left back tire out. And I
Bro
just see
got
him.
red
he
shell,
passed me.
bro. And I
just
beat
see
him.
him. I just see him.
passing me. I came in last.
He just
I
started
saw.
swerving.
I thought he already got to the end, but then I saw he had like a little left, and I was like, "Oh, I can still take it," and I fucking took that shit.
Fucking red,
So-
bro.
Got
Thanks,
him,
Papa.
boys.
That's what I get for thinking.
Bro got red
for thinking
and
I was gonna
blue
get a
shell,
clean
bro.
race in GTA.
Facts, boy.
Yo, that
That
game
was a good
is
shot,
too
though. That was a
fun,
good
bro.
shot.
And what? Honestly,
That shit fucking popped me.
I really did shoot it because I really didn't think I was gonna hit it.
Bro, I was telling you,
I was so surprised.
I was looking. I switched my camera to look behind me, and I saw him shoot my wheel off. And I was like, and I saw how far he was, and I was like,
I was
and,
far, huh?
And I heard it, and I was like, no way. I was like,
Bro,
I was like, but I was going straight, and then as soon as I made the turn, I saw the spark. I was like, he fucking did it. I was like, there's no way he actually hit
so
that.
Awesome,
fucking
bro.
animal, dog.
That was so awesome.
That's just funny because he had us beat, like,
Bro, he had us beat dead to rights. I was not catching up to him, bro. Ain't
when
no way
I was in
gonna catch
second,
up.
when you fucked up in the beginning, I even had a good lead, but then I fucked up real
I
bad
seen
because I
that.
like fucking turned and everything. I had to turn.
I got
That's
red
not
shelled pretty much.
You got red. You got red and blue
I
shell.
got red and blue shelled. It actually insane, but you know what?
But yeah, for our 10 viewers, if you don't got GTA 5 on PS5, get GTA 5 on PS5.
Follow the Sesh'room at Twitch.
Follow the Sesh'room. You'll catch us doing shenanigans.
That'll be fire.
Should have a Twitch channel. Fuck.
all the crimes we do on there.
It's like the podcast, but
Yeah.
in GTA form.
More unfiltered because we
Way
actually
more
get to do
unfiltered 'cause I'm-
what we want to do.
I'm saying shit.
It's like
Like, hey, you know what? Maybe it's not a good
Not
idea.
Like, now that we brought this up, hold on.
first thing you do, just run over 1 million citizens. Like at Venice Beach.
We
just
see the first women's strike and we're fucking running them over. Kidding. I'm just kidding.
That'd be hard.
We love
Poor
women.
fans. Yeah, well, we do. We love all women.
We love women's rights.
You laughed. Gave
I
me
didn't
that
laugh.
smirk. You gave me that. You gave me that smirk that
I
I
didn't
know
Because
you got
that,
something.
because that
you're
makes him
fucking
happy. Because it makes him
It
happy.
makes me happy. Women's rights makes me happy.
All right, we'll leave it there.
Just leave it at that.
Stop it with your grid, because I could see through that grid, bro.
He's getting
I
pretty
told
sweaty,
you.
bro.
I told you. I know you gotta.
Bro, it's 'cause-
I know you gotta take so toxic. You could start World War III. Like I know it, but you gotta keep that shit in the vault. Unless we're trying to get viewers.
World War Women.
World War
3 W's.
Bro, we all know they don't fight in
World
war.
War.
Come on. All right, let me
Oh.
see. You're gonna get me canceled.
That's
bro.
a whole different conversation.
Oh, we need Martin here.
That
for
Martin needs to be here for.
Oh yeah, he does. BBWs, we love you. But all right, to wrap up the day though.
It's hot
The
as
silver
balls.
It's fucking
Yeah, it's hot.
This is the first issue we gotta address.
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah, like I can see the sweat on you. I'm pretty sure you can see it on me, but I can't really see it on
'Cause the
you so
glasses
much.
If the
Hilarious.
viewers can see my
And I am
sweat
wiping
pores,
it off.
just know I'm always like kind of like this.
High key.
I
Remember
sweat
that
a
one
lot.
time when we got high and then you started sweating right after one of Esteban's barbecues?
Oh yeah, I think that was just like supreme anxiety.
That was just nuts, man.
I think that was like I reached the pinnacle of like
Yeah.
everyone knows you're high.
Oh, too high.
Yeah.
You look
And then
like
I
Justin
was-
Timberlake's
and then-
mugshot, bro. And you're just like, fuck, do people
But
say
sweat and
hi?
balls.
I was like,
bro.
I was like, think of Justin Timberlake's mugshot, but he's drenched in sweat.
Yeah. bro was suffering, bro. I was like, yo, you good?
Bro, I was trying so hard to not make it look like I didn't have like a whole bucket of water like thrown at me. I was like, people were just like, oh, are you okay? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, it sucks because you're trying to keep cool in your head, but you just know, like,
And then everybody's
It's like
asking you.
the complete opposite of cool. It's just
Oh my
hot, sweaty
God.
ass.
That's so bad. That's
Hey, but you know what? A fan feels like 10 times better when you're sweaty as fuck.
Where were you though? You were in the house?
No, we were at a barbecue.
Damn, boy, you
Outside?
outside sweating?
yeah.
Boy,
Oh,
popped the
yeah.
molly.
No, but it was night already too.
Oh,
yeah.
I did not, but
did not.
I was sweating as if I did. I was sweating as if I did.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
had the effects without the high.
I don't do drugs though.
No drugs.
All right. So
Mhm.
our cameras are overheating apparently. So I
Wow.
want to acknowledge that.
That's how
That-
fucking hot it is.
So we'll make this discussion
let's-
about TV shows real quick while watching House of Dragon, right?
That's
Oh, it's so fucking
May the
fire,
camera
bro.
crew please exit.
poor
Because
Phil.
we about to drop spoilers, bro.
Hey, just quick question, Howard. What if they overheat while we're talking? How's that gonna work?
How will we know? I think Joe has to sit here and listen to
Huh?
the spoilers like the good
Okay.
boy that he
Oh,
is.
okay.
This one already overheated too. I just had to turn it back on.
Oh, so we're fucked.
So pretty much House
Alright,
of Dragons
alright, alright.
is a house with dragons.
Just glaze over it and
We'll-
say it
we'll
was a pretty
glaze.
fire episode.
Yeah.
Probably get 10 minutes at best for this camera right now.
All you
We'll
gotta
ma- we'll
know,
make the 10
all you
minutes
gotta know is fuck
Yeah,
them
we won't
kids.
spoil it then. We won't spoil it then.
No.
Keep it here. But Yeah, that's what's going on in the summertime. We got to get an AC unit here because
Yeah,
besides us
especially
overheating
if that's the
too, our
case,
equipment
yeah.
now too.
Like we could go superficial, be like,
yeah,
rat, dog getting kicked, baby, some crying. I don't know. That sums up the episode.
Some
You know?
crying.
bro.
Dog Gray Nero was on screen for like 30 seconds.
Well-
and she was emotional as shit, and it was so good the whole fucking time.
The thing was that I wanted to bring up the book too, but yeah, we'll just glaze over it.
Speaking of glazing.
Speaking of glazing, I'm glazing right now.
All right,
Look how sweaty
but
I
in the
am.
book, it's a lot more traumatizing in the book. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking nuts because I got spoiled it like months back when.
Did you
I
read
was,
the book?
No, I didn't
Or
read the
like
book.
did you read something from the book?
No, I was listening to YouTube clips like explaining the last
The
season and making
origin
sure I
type.
got everything that was going on, and then I accidentally forgot to like exit and all that stuff.
Oh,
So I
you kept
autoplayed
going.
to the next one, and then it spoiled stuff to me, and I was like, no. So I know two big things, and that was one that just happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, the book is more graphic. Like it's a little more
I
traumatic.
imagine,
It always
imagine.
is.
You got to nerf
Yeah.
it a lot.
I'm still
for
I'm still on
TV,
book
definitely.
4.
You're on
of-
book 4?
of Game
Yeah.
of Thrones.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking mission.
Yeah,
bro.
it's
Too-
a
too
lot
big,
more
too big.
hardcore in those
Speaking
books.
of
But
too big.
one fun thing that I found out was that George R.R. Martin, he even said to the creator of House of Dragons, and he told him, he was like, when it comes to the books, look at it as if like the Greens took over the story writing and they made them look bad. So in the House of Dragons, you can balance it out more and maybe more creative. So I thought that was interesting.
I heard that because he wants it in the sense of like kind of how we see like, well, not we as in, like us, but like people see like the Bible,
Yeah.
where it's like stories that people told written in the book. So and like obviously, like you said, people are people and they're not gonna like certain people, so they're always gonna like make
Alter,
themselves look better and the other people in bad light. So yeah, that's a good point. That you
Yeah.
brought up. I heard that too.
So I thought that was cool
yeah,
because
that's
then it
super
made it,
fire, dude. Yeah,
it made it more like creatively freedom because like Game of Thrones, they kind of had to stick to the book
Yeah.
and kind of go more off that. But this
Yeah.
one is just like, all right, well, the history is already established. You just need to keep in mind that it might not.
It's like,
be
how do you
the
want
most
to tell
accurate.
it? How do you want to tell it now?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that's what's fun about that.
yeah, that's
but
super fire.
we're watching that. Then we're watching The Boys too. I know we're
Boys.
caught up.
We're caught up on
You
the new
need
season.
to watch the new
I'm not caught
episode.
up.
You,
No more.
I'm not
same
caught up.
thing.
It's,
but
it's fine.
Have you guys watched Gen V?
no, I haven't watched Gen V.
You watched Gen V.
That was a good one.
Watch Gen V. It was cool. I
What is
liked it.
that?
If you like the boys, you'll
Spin-off.
definitely
Okay.
you'll definitely
Oh,
like
okay.
Gen V if you like the boys.
Mhm.
And honestly, I'm not sure if they've put any references in it in season 2, but maybe they did, and you guys.
That's what I was about to bring up is that they're about to do a crossover on this last episode that happened.
Oh,
with the
dude,
boys.
binge it.
Apparently
Bin-
there's a-
binge Gen V.
Yeah,
It's quick.
How many
it's,
episodes
It's
is it?
not that long. It's like 5 or 6
Oh,
episodes.
that's
I'm gonna
light
binge
work.
it then.
It's light
Uh-huh.
work, baby.
That's
Yeah,
light
just- I didn't know
work.
that's light work,
Some
baby.
light,
I
some
didn't know
light.
they were doing that.
Yeah.
No, watch it. It's good.
You know, apparently, like, cause I always like to watch like a recap YouTube video of like Easter eggs that I
Who
might
do
have
you watch?
missed.
Is there a certain YouTuber you watch?
There was this one dude that I found. I'll plug it into the group chat.
I know for Game of Thrones, his name's Emergency Awesome on YouTube.
I
He
think that
does
may be the same dude. Yeah.
good, Game
Might
of
be the
Thrones
same dude.
content.
Yeah. He's probably the one that I started watching and then it actually autoplayed to like the book later on.
Oh
That's why I got
yeah,
spoiled.
yeah. Because they never fucking autoplay like one of their videos. Like
yeah.
it always just some random video. It's the same
Uh-huh.
thing for me. It's
Random
stupid.
video, but like
I hate
same
related.
concept. But
Yeah.
Yeah, related, but a whole
Yeah.
different
Yeah.
like YouTuber and shit. Like, bruh,
Mhm.
I was watching this
I was like,
motherfucker. Can we
yeah.
let me get another video from bruh?
Dude, it
Can
was
we
funny when
get
that
a-
whole spoiler happened to me. I was doing chores,
Yeah, that's
so then when I
so
heard it, I was like, "Wait a minute, wait, no!" And I ran to my phone, and I was like, "Fuck!" I was like, I had
That's
the one that just happened this last episode, and eventually what happens to somebody else. It should be fire though. That's all I'll say. But TV's doing good right now.
Yeah.
I finally watched Kingdom, by the way, of Planet of the
Planet?
Apes.
Oh, you seen it?
Yeah, I finally saw it.
What'd you
It
think?
was pretty good, solid.
What a
Solid.
wonderful
Yeah.
day.
I still haven't seen it.
Oh, you haven't?
I was gonna go see Challengers the other day, and I was in that mood where I didn't want to see anyone, be around anyone.
Mm.
And I look at the theater tickets, one seat had sold, and I was like, "All right, I'll be this weird other second seat.
Yeah.
Fuck it." I show up, the shit was sold out, bro.
No
Every
way.
fucking seat in that goddamn theater was fucking booked. I was like,
Really?
"Nah, I'm good, bro." And I just
Uh-huh.
stepped out.
There's just too many people
I was
around.
like, "Nah, this is too much, bro. I didn't want to see anybody."
This isn't what I
today."
planned. This is not what you guys
Oh,
told you,
yeah.
liars.
What?
You fucking liars.
How do you go from one person to
I don't
the
know,
whole
bro.
thing?
There was
sold
like
out?
families.
They
in there
probably
with
had
kids.
to cancel like another showing.
It was a smaller
Probably.
theater with like probably like 60 seats, but it was like full of shit.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, nah, I'm good, bro.
You were like, I thought I rented out the whole theater. Why are you here?
Yeah. Kingdom was a good one though. I really like the
I have to
memes
rewatch
now
it.
after.
I have to rewatch it.
Yeah, you do.
I fell asleep.
Yeah, I like
You fell asleep.
Yeah, shit.
That's rough.
Lots
Like-
high.
Like that happened to me in what's that fucking?
I did that during Endgame, bro. The first time I saw Endgame, I was
Oh,
too
really?
fucking stoned.
Yeah.
I passed out in the theater.
Oh,
Well, mine was Rogue One in Star Wars. So
Rogue One.
Ah, that's a sleepable movie.
I blacked out like in the beginning, and then I woke up for the Darth Vader scene.
no fucking way. Because I think that's exactly what happened to me too when I watched,
Yeah.
when I watched Rogue One.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally woke up. I like went like zoom
Yeah.
in the dark, and he was
Yeah.
like, "Oh shit!" And I woke up like, and then it just ended, and I was like,
Wait, did we watch it together that one time?
"It could
Or
have
no?
been. I don't know."
Y'all watched
You
it
guys
together
both
for
found
the
the
same-
same
No,
time.
It was a lot of drugs that were consumed. That I
Because-
remember Ramses was there, and our old friend Alonzo drove us, and we were just fucking. I remember I took a bunch of edibles in the car, so I for sure like blacked out in the movie. But all I remember was the beginning. Then when what's his face? Forrest Whitaker's character
Mm.
gets blitzed out, and then Darth Vader. After that, don't remember everything else.
Shit.
Great movie. Yeah.
From what I remember, great movie.
I remember great movie. It was a great night though, I can tell you that much.
Disney Star Wars movies are forgettable as fuck.
Yeah.
They're like Avatar. Yeah, like, it's cool for the moment.
It's just
but
all
gone.
it's just all spectacle, no
Yeah,
substance,
yeah,
no substance, just
It's
spectacle.
just cool for the moment that it's just gone. It's like, who
Yeah.
cares?
I would say that I'm hoping for like their downfall. That way I could eventually buy the rights for Star Wars. But that merchandising money
Nah.
that Disney makes is
Yeah, dude.
way
Yeah,
too
What
much.
about-
someone's got to set them
What
straight.
I don't got
about-
nothing
what
to
about
piggy
the
bank.
TV shows?
That's a pep
How
pipe
their
dream.
TV shows doing? I'm not a real big Star Wars fan.
No, they're
I mean, their
alright.
T-
Like,
their
Mandalorian
their
did
TV
Mandalorian
shows
did
get a lot of-
Acolyte
they
did
get a lot of
terrible,
good
right?
reviews.
Or
Acolyte, I haven't heard good things about it, so
Yeah.
it must not be doing as well. But
I haven't
yeah.
heard that much from Ahsoka either, to be honest.
I only know about the meme, obviously, that goes around where Anakin comes out. He's like, when the lightsaber, the smoke, and then like you can see like the lightning effect. It's like a whole meme going around.
Mm.
That's like the only thing that came out of it. But
Interesting.
other than that, like I didn't hear like you gotta
Shut
watch
up.
it.
Fuck no.
It's
Or,
only
like,
for
Obi-
like
or, like, Obi-Wan.
Steve and I who are diehard fans,
Yeah.
and that's it. But yeah, dark times there. Damn, dark times with the Lakers. Dark times.
Dark
Why am
episode.
I still alive?
It's just
Pero
dark
gracias a Dios, todo bien. Well,
Yeah.
let's wrap up the day, boys, because our camera equipment is gonna explode at some point.
We're
I'm
gonna explode. We're fucking
and
melting. my
GG's
dude.
about to die too. Look at
We
him.
got it next week. We got to do ice cream, I guess.
Yeah. And the paletero man was here for half the show. Shit. We do, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
let's take one last hit for the day, boys. Pens up.
Pins up.
My lips are so moist, I wouldn't be able to take a hit.
ASMR.
That's such a weird thing to share.
All right, on that note, that's it.
Was that-
Peace out, guys. Thanks for coming to 10.
Hope you got your quotes. Don't duck that smoke. Came in with a hot take. Legends debate. Who is for real and who is a fake? I need the MVP if we talking about play. Gotta have rings if you tryna be great. Who got the stats? Who got the game? Defense wins rings and I'm looking like Ray. Mama